All right, good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good. Great.
All right, so this is our first of a series of trainings on different topics. For you viewers that couldn't make it, not a big deal. I'm going to make sure you get this information. So what we're going to talk about is teachers programs, grants, neighborhood edge grants also. And here, ta-da, I know you got one of these. I'll make sure you get another one. All right. So basically, just to jump into it, an overview on teacher programs. So what we have at Prime is we have, actually let me hand you this so that you have a copy and you know what I'm looking at. We got Angel and Christina here today. All right, overview on teachers programs. Who's eligible? Teachers from pre-K to 12th grade. They can put down as low as 3% down payment, may not have to count student loans if meet IVR requirements. Who knows what IVR is?
I do not.
Income-based repayment plan. So when you have a student loan, you're either deferred, forbearance, or IVR, or you're just on regular, you're just paying it back normal. IVR is based off your income. So if you make less than a certain amount of income, sometimes it's forgiven. Okay, you don't have, not forgiven, you just don't have to pay it back at any kind of rate. It's just at a 0 rating. If it's that, then we can exclude it. All right. Not required to be a first-time home buyer. That's important. If a co-borrower, if there is a co-borrower, does not have to have a credit score. What that means is maybe somebody just got out of college or something. They've lived off their parents and they've never established credit. Well, as long as we have alternate trade lines, we can prove rental income, they're paying a cell phone, stuff like that, then we can still get them financed. No manufactured homes. What's a manufactured home? Anybody know?
A trailer.
Trailer, very good. Ding, ding, ding. Angel. Only eligible in low to moderate census tracts. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Certain areas of town are deemed low to moderate census, meaning income-wise, right? They make below a certain amount of income collectively as a whole group. Multifamilies are eligible, 1, 2, 3, and 4 units. No cash out refinances. Sorry, a teacher cannot use this to refi their house. They can still refi their house, they just can't use this program. And then $500 grants from Primelending for free. That's what I showed up here earlier, the $500 grant. Okay, now how would you market that? Give me some ideas. It's a question.
Facebook.
Facebook's a great one.
That's what I'm inclined to say too.
Anybody with a child, right? It's the end of school.
Yeah.
Last week was Teacher Appreciation Week. We only got 1 week of school left. When you go to pick up your kid or you got an awards banquet coming up or something like that, go to the principal, go to your teachers, say, hey, here, show all your friends, right? If you need it, come to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not me, come to you guys, the realtors. Okay, good. The next thing we have is the Neighborhood Edge Grant, okay? Neighborhood Edge Grant. Who's eligible? Teachers from pre-K to professor in college. There's only 2 criteria. A property must be located in a low to moderate census tract. There's a map for that. And then the borrower's income is 80% of the AMI area, that's area medium income. So for instance, what that means is if you have a borrower and they're a teacher, you send them over to me, I'll pull them up on a map, the address of the property. And if they're in a certain geographic area, they're eligible for $1,500 grant, free, no repayment, no nothing, okay? Then, if they also meet 80% of the AMI, area medium income, for example, if the area medium income is $67,000, we divide that by 80%, or multiply it by 80%, and we end up with $53,600. Most teachers make less than $53,600, so they would qualify. So on top of the $1,500, they get another $500. So that's $2,000, and guess what? We can couple that with the teachers program of $500, the grant that we have. So that'd be $2,500 that a teacher is eligible for. Free money, Primelending is giving it away. No, we're not passing it on to the sellers or any of that kind, or hiding in the rate is legitimately free money that we're giving. So that's from now until April 31st. This is a huge sales tactic for any teachers. Okay, huge.
Okay.
That nobody else is offering.
What if we're talking about a married couple and one is a teacher? Does it?
Very good.
Talking
So
about the one income,
right,
or
good point. That's a very good point. So what we want to do is it's total area, it's the total income of the household. So if their combined income is over, then we look at just using the teacher.
okay.
So we can use just one of the borrowers. Regardless of that, the grant, there's no strings attached. The teacher, the $500 grant, if they can make $1 million a year, if they're a teacher, they get the $500.
Okay.
And so what happens is the $500 is basically wipes away the appraisal fee. So basically they get a free appraisal.
Yeah.
And then if they meet these other two criteria, they get $2,000 to the bottom line off. So that's huge. Tell the world, so to speak. I mean, that's some really good information. Let me see here. I gotta turn off this notification. Okay, good. Okay, so all good stuff. Now, and then thirdly, there's a free float down. Do you know what a float down is? Okay. Float down is when you have an opportunity to lower the rate after you've already locked it. So let's say we're under contract and the rate is 4.5, and then the market drops to 4 3/4. Typically, what a lender does is they hedge the market, they take a position in the market, right? And they say, okay, we'll go ahead and we'll do the float down to 4 3/4 from 4.5. I'm sorry, 4 1/4 from 4.5. Okay. Mm-hmm. But what we're going to do is we're going to charge the borrower a point to pay for that, but it only costs the company 0.5 point. So the company makes 0.5 point on the money that the borrower is spending. It's kind of shiesty. We don't charge anything. Okay, so the borrower has the opportunity to take advantage of the lower interest rate, and we take the hit on it.
Without costing.
There's no cost to the borrower. So while they're under contract, while the loan is locked, and the rates drop, they can go ahead and take advantage of the lower rate. Pretty awesome. So how's it help your borrower? Well, as long as it's not an investment property, they get the opportunity to get a lower interest rate and $2,500 for free. So there you go. So there's your quick little training for the day. I'm actually going to show off the videos. My phone's going to run out of juice, and we can have a sidebar conversation.
Okay.
All right, guys. Next week, next Tuesday, 10:30 every week. Different topics coming out. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.